Avi Meyers, Northtown Neighborhood News Magazine, a presentation of Sonny Hirsch and myself. Dial us up on the World Wide Web at www.ntnm.org. All of our shows are on YouTube. You'll find all the links and the listings there, as well as the times we're on various stations in the Chicagoland area. We're real big on community policing, caps24.org. Sonny Hirsch in his spare time is chairman of the District Advisory Committee of the 24th District. They do a real good job of community policing there, and we do highly support them. I think it's terrific. Jewish Chicago is coming out for your early voting pleasure. Go to the NTNM website where you'll find a convenient link that can tell you all about it and how you yourself can participate if you like. At this point in time, I'd like to introduce you to my first guest. He is running for Congress in the 42nd Congress. He's running for state representative in the 42nd Illinois State Representative District, and that's William Adams. William, how you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad.
And first of all, I want to thank Todd Swish very much, who made the connection for us.
That's
and Todd's a very interesting character, good guy, a good networker, and he's got the, what's it called again?
The Committee to Elect Democratic Candidates.
Okay, and you would be one such candidate.
I actually, in this cycle, in the general election cycle, I'm the only candidate right now because after all the resources were taken care of during the primary election here in Cook County, there wasn't much going on, and I called him out of the blue, and now he's come out to DuPage County, which is where my area is, to help me out to win in my election.
Now, tell us where your area is.
I am running in the 42nd District, the House District. It consists of the towns of Wheaton, Winfield, West Chicago, Warrenville, Carroll Stream, and Lyle, and the Naperville part of Lyle Township. Basically, it goes from Donata Square to Fermilab, and from Benedictine University to the Carroll Stream City Hall.
Very good. And what are the issues in your district right now?
Almost the same issues as everywhere else. Pension reform is a big one, as well as balanced budgets. One of the things that I've added to my issues is education. So those are my three: education, pension reform, and balancing the budget.
Okay, do you want to go into detail about it?
I would be happy to. Unlike other people, I actually have a plan.
Wow.
Yes. The three plans that I have are with regards to education. Right now, education is capped at $385 million with regard to the lottery money, and everything past that goes into the Capital Improvement Fund, which pays the bond ratings and all that other stuff, which is not helping the situation any. And I actually want to keep the cap on and move that money into a twofold plan, which is to fund MAP grants, so we can help our college people that are going back to school, because right now that's how we do jobs, is by training people on those jobs, and also a capital improvement in the way of for the schools themselves to get building maintenance and stuff like that, so they don't have to build new buildings. They can actually stay in the buildings a little bit longer, which keeps property taxes down.
You know, that's originally when the lottery was started, where the money was supposed to go. The big announcement was, we're going to have a lottery. It's going to completely fund education. We won't have to worry about everything else. And first what they did is they pulled whatever money that was going into education, sent it elsewhere, used the lottery money, and now they're pulling part of the lottery money out.
And that's the thing. My rule is going to be when I go to the State House is if money was, for example, gas tax, if it's made for just the roads, that'll be what it's used for. It won't be used for any other purpose. Lottery money and different avenues, different things like that. If that was what it was made for, then that's what it's going to be used for, and only that.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question that if you properly educate your children, it solves a whole bunch of problems.
Exactly.
Along the line. So what is your background?
I am actually an accountant. I work for an accounting firm in Carroll Stream.
So you would have some idea about the budget when you get to that department?
I'm actually a tax accountant is what I am. So I know about, and I know some people on the other side of the aisle say that about the 67% tax increase. In all actuality, it was 3 to 5%. And if you think it is 67%, but it's 3% to 5%.
No, that's 100% correct. Yeah, it was just an upgrade of 2%.
Exactly, but it seems a lot more dire when they say 67%.
Well, you know, that's kind of like at our community policing meetings. The present commander doesn't do this, but you know, they'd be going down the list of the crimes in our beat, and they go, you know, like murder is up 200%, and robbery is up, like, 50%. But what that means is
It went from 1 to 2 or 1 to 4.
exactly. Well, you're the accountant. You know the numbers.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's minimal stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
somebody got mad at his mother-in-law, so the count went up.
Exactly.
It's
So
unfortunate, but it's not indicative of a crime
when
wave.
you go from 0 to 2 murders in a time period, you went up 200%. So, I mean, it just sounds a little bit more sensationalized when you do the percentage like that. So, and I always call them on it is, yeah, you're saying 67%, but it went up 2% is what it is, from 3 to 5%. So, and I think now on to my second point regarding
Sure.
pension reform. Pension reform, I have actually a twofold plan with that. As a legislator, I'm not taking a pension.
Wow.
I'm actually going to opt out of the pension because I think making the $67,000 that we do, and it should be enough for a part-time job.
That's very admirable. I like that.
So, and then the second thing is, I am going to bring back, along with hopefully with help of my colleagues, the Pension Law Commission, which was disbanded in 1989. It will be a 12-person commission. It will consist of the 2 legislators, the 2 representatives, 4 union leaders, and 4 community leaders.
Ah.
And what it will do is anything that has to do with pensions will go through that commission. So that way, everybody's brought to the table. It's able to do what we need to do to correct the problems that we have. And they can't say, well, we didn't bring you to the table. The commission will allow the legislator to bring the unions and the community, as well as the legislators, into the table to get things taken care of.
Wow. That sounds good.
And then the third thing is balancing the budget. Now, I am going to steal a little idea from the Reagan administration on this situation.
You're allowed.
Yes.
Illinois boy.
There was the thing in the Reagan administration called the Grace Commission. I think you remember that.
Actually, I don't, to be honest.
You don't?
With you.
Oh, okay. The Grace Commission, what was a commission that wasn't paid for by tax dollars. It was actually made up of business leaders and the community leaders. And what they did is they got together and they took in this case, the U.S. budget, and deciphered through the whole thing, came up with a comprehensive plan to balance the budget as well as, make sure it's vibrant for the next 20 years. And the only problem is Reagan decided, we're not going to use any of it.
Oh.
So I'm going to do this in the state of Illinois, a Grace Commission. It may be a different name, but the same type of idea. And find the redundancies and everything like that, because as state legislators, we don't have the time to look through the whole budget.
No, it's very difficult to find the Department of Redundancy department.
Exactly. But if we take this and put it into the Grace Commission and let them decipher through the whole thing, then we're able to come up with a plan, and hopefully my colleagues will actually realize that they're intelligent people and we can actually do this, and they'll be able to implement the changes and get us out of the hole that we're in.
No, that sounds good, and that sounds very, very doable. Very doable, no question about it. I think you've got some good plans there.
Yeah, unlike the other side, I know there's problems. I just have ideas to actually solve the problems.
So solutions are a very good thing to have. There's no question about it. At this point, why don't you give people your contact information? How can they contact and participate in your campaign?
All right. I actually have 3 folds, 3 free avenues. I have facebook.com/WR Adams 42nd. I also have my email, which is wradams42nd@gmail.com. And I have a campaign number, 331-444-2455, also known as 444-BILL.
Ah, I like that. Also very good. So now that's terrific. Listen, I want to wish you a lot of luck in the campaign. William Adams,
Yes.
running for Democrat State Representative in the 42nd District. We wish you good luck in the election, which will shortly be in progress.